Hey, what is going on, tribe? Welcome to my channel. So, remember I always keep talking about materialism and consumerism, yeah? Alright, cool. So, I got a message or an email a few days ago about my phone contract, about updating it. And these times, yeah, listen, I got a refurbished iPhone 7, yeah? So listen, I'm like generations behind and that. So I thought, alright, cool. Let's upgrade now. But I'm not going for like the iPhone 14 or whatever. So man got a 12, innit? So I'm talking to the brother now. So I'm like, alright, cool. So when it comes to the cloud, yeah, or whatever, I was talking to him. I was like, alright, cool. So there's nothing on my cloud because I've been to the cloud and I've deleted everything from my cloud. So my cloud should be empty, yeah? So where's the data going? And he just looked very confused in that. And I was like, so there's nothing that's on the cloud of mine. I've deleted photos, music, whatever. But it's still sharing data full. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I was talking to him. I was like, so where's my data going? So you're saying I got no backup or whatever, but it's empty, yeah? So who's storing the data saying that my iCloud is full, yeah? So he was talking to me. He's like, all right, cool. And he was like basically saying how they want you to pay monthly to have more storage in that. And I'm like, dude, I ain't paying monthly to have more storage. Like, you lot should basically give that to me for free because I'm the customer, yeah? So, all right, cool. So, sorted that out now because I got bare room on my phone still anyway, because yeah, they're saying SoundCloud's full or whatever, and it's just holding your data, and there's literally nothing on the SoundCloud. So I'm like, who's got my information, yeah, and who's got my data, which is what I want to know, yeah. So my guy gives me the phone. I was like, oh, that's cool, man. I was like, all right, yeah, that's cool. I was like, so what, like the packaging's coming a little small in that. Like, what does it come with a charger in that? My guy's telling man, it comes with a USB charger, but no plug. So I'm like, wait, so what? You want man to buy, well, not me anyway, but you want other people to also buy a plug as well? And the guy was basically saying, yeah, and I was like, you know what, yeah, in the middle of the store, I'm like, you know how bad consumerism is and materialism. This is why I'll still be rocking a 7 and that. I only come in today just to get upgraded to kind of go with the times because I'm like way behind in that because I'm not interested in keeping up with all the latest fashion and all of that. I'm not into that, innit? But I need a good camera, innit? Like, the cameras are on point these times, innit? So man's telling him like, rah. So man bought a phone, and what? If man ain't got a charger, you're gonna charge me £20 to then buy a charger that should come with the phone. And he was basically saying, yeah, and he was like, yeah, that's how they get you in that, innit? And I was like, all right, cool, I'm gonna buy it because I didn't buy the charger, but the phone and that. I was like, I respect you because you was being honest in that, but people are really out here getting taken for a full mongoose, yeah? Like, they're really taking people for mongoose. Like, how can man buy a phone and you're telling man, oh yeah, you ain't got no storage, so you gotta pay monthly to get more storage, yeah? For them to copy your information, right? And then 2, you have to buy a plug separately from the device, which should come with the device, yeah? And secondly, why is my data being held? Like, why have people got a copy of my data? I ain't got a copy of their data, so why have they got a copy of mine? And literally, like, my iCloud is literally, there's nothing on iCloud apart from even the images. We went and he said, oh yeah, your iCloud's full up of images and that. And I was like, well, it can't be full up of images because I deleted them. So where's the storage going? Because I ain't paying for no more storage. And that, like, what do you think this is? Like, the service you lot are providing is terrible. Like, I'm not interested in trying to keep up with all this new technology and consumerism and materialism, like that's just not me in it. Like I can't remember the last time I bloody went into the phone shop, because I just get mine refurbished. Do you know what I'm saying? I get an old refurbished phone. But yeah, it's time to kind of upgrade or whatever. And then I had to tell him straight, like, listen, these times, yeah, I'm not looking for no 3-year contract and that. Like, 24-month contract is calm. I don't mind doing that. But I ain't going, what's it called? Yeah, I ain't paying no 3-year contract. So what man's tied to them for 3 years and that. And there's so many things, like, if you don't like certain things, you can't actually change it. The guy was basically saying. So I was like, that's a bit of a scam. You know, you buy something, you can't return it, and it's just not. I'm just not impressed with the service. But it's this is how the system gets you in it. They want you consuming, and chasing material shit, and losing sight of what's actually important, innit? And how I'm still shocked, like how the bloody phone doesn't come with a charger, and you want man to pay £20 extra for the charger. Like, what the hell is that about, man? But yeah, I don't know, man. This is why I want to live off grid, because I'm not interested in all this shit. Like, bloody hell, man, it's a nightmare. It's a nightmare, and it's only getting worse. Yeah, it's only getting worse. This is just the beginning. So yeah, they're literally trying to bleed people dry. And these times, how much is? I swear, the new iPhone or whatever, if you get it, buy it outright, it costs like £1,000. Who the fuck is paying £1,000 for a phone? Like, Jesus, I remember I had to save up pocket money to buy the Nokia 3310, and like that was the bad man phone back in my time. It's like, yeah, boom. Now man's telling, man, phones these days are 10 times the amount that I paid like when I was a teenager. So I'm like, yeah, I don't know how things are looking for people, man. Like, our ear is just looking rough. It's just looking rough and mad. And they're literally trying to just work people to death. So you're going to work, spending all your money on this material shit that you don't need to impress people you don't like. And they get you with advertising, constantly advertising, and billboards and shit. And it's that people just getting sucked into it and fucking losing themselves completely in that, man. It's all wild. But yeah, it was only a little quick video anyway, just to talk about consumerism and materialism and stuff like that. So yeah, I'll hit you guys up soon.